I've had 7 lovers in my life, 3 of which were one-night stands. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today, we're counting down our picks for the raunchiest and most gratuitous examples of sexy horror content.
You okay?
Yeah.
Number 20, Graveyard Getting Down, Fantasm. It's a cinematic cliche that's almost as old as the horror movie genre. That trope of a young couple wandering off somewhere they shouldn't to find some privacy and intimacy. Fantasm from 1979 opens up with one of these scenes, although this time, its existence remains integral to the film's story. That's because it's the death of Tommy in Fantasm that introduces us to the Tall Man, an evil mortician who can apparently take the form of an evil seductress. This plot point, combined with the already heavy atmosphere and off-kilter vibe associated with the Fantasm franchise, makes this cemetery sex scene feel just a little bit different. Number 19, Sex, Death, and Food. Interview with the Vampire. There's always been an air of eroticism that swirls around the subject of vampires. This notion is placed front and center with Neil Jordan's 1994 adaptation of Anne Rice's novel, Interview with the Vampire.
My friend should taste those lips.
Tom Cruise's vampire Lestat and Brad Pitt's Louis turn on a dime during their initial carnal dealings with a couple of women. Their shared physicality with the women soon erupts into feeding time.
I can warm that cold skin of yours better than she can.
Do you think so?
The energy with which they feed parallels the sexual act in a deliberate manner. This sequence isn't only sex, death, and food all at once. It also demonstrates the relationship between master and student, father figure and son. It's a perverse and bloody allegory.
Take her, Louis. End her suffering and yours.
Number 18, Undead Arousal, The Hunger. Historical appraisals of Tony Scott's 1983 vampire film The Hunger were mixed at best, usually criticizing it as being an effort of style over substance. The film is a cult one today, being embraced by underground goth scenes for its sumptuous and erotic beauty. The sex scene between Catherine Deneuve and Susan Sarandon was notable, not only for the physical appeal of its stars, but its depiction of lesbian love during an era where this wasn't particularly common. The results are predictably memorable, from the performances to the cinematography to the music. What can we say? It's just hot. Number 17, Feral Pheromones, Cat People. There's a lot of skin on display in 1982's Cat People. It's the loosest sort of reimagining by screenwriter Alan Ormsby of the 1942 original, while director Paul Schrader shoots this Cat People like an erotic thriller.
I love you. Kill me.
I can't.
You must.
Natasha Kinski's performance is a brave one, requiring a lot of bold nudity as well as an animalistic ferocity. This latter sort of behavior also ties into the sex scenes, one of which features Kinski in bondage as the female werecat struggling with their monstrous identity. Cat People remains stylish and sweaty to the end. It's an early 80s horror jam that feels somewhat forgotten over the years. Number 16, Two Sexy Vampires, Only Lovers Left Alive. This one always felt like sort of an easy layup, didn't it? Only Lovers Left Alive essentially had the arduous task of portraying two beautiful people in the form of Tom Hiddleston and Tilda Swinton as sexy vampires.
You can do all that when we get up tonight.
Just think of that magical musical diamond in the sky. It's above us now.
Their lovemaking in this film isn't only of the physical variety either, since their centuries-long relationship feels lived in on account of their performances.
On this thing called love. Look on this thing called love.
This makes their scenes of conversation feel just as sexually charged as those that require nudity. For Hiddleston and Swinton, every entire night is foreplay, a game of tension and release that, because of their mortality, never has to end.
Yes, my darling, but you know your dressing gown is at least a century older.
Is it?
Number 15, A Different Vorhees. Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. The Friday the 13th franchise went with an actual adult film director, Danny Steinman, when it came time to release this fifth entry. Subtitled A New Beginning, Friday 5 may not have an actual Jason Voorhees to its credit, but it does have Debbie Sue Voorhees, who portrays Tina McCarthy. Her sex scene with co-star John Robert Dixon was allegedly even more graphic than the final cut. This is according to Steinman's director commentary, where he admits to shooting footage that wound up never being utilized. What we did get, however, was a very different Voorhees doing a very different sort of thing out there in those woods. Number 14, Bait and Switch. Scream. The sex scene between lead Neve Campbell and co-star Skeet Ulrich occurs basically off-camera, featuring no nudity. Why, then, are we including it on our list? Because of how it ties into Scream and its knowingly meta-commentary about horror movie tradition.
Why can't I be a Meg Ryan movie?
This idea of sex and death and of horror's final girl stars requiring virginal status is played within Wes Craven's film. Campbell is a normal, everyday girl with normal, everyday needs.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think so.
She isn't vilified for sleeping with Billy Loomis, nor should she be. Instead, the film cuts to the rest of the kids watching PJ Souls' nude scene from John Carpenter's classic, Halloween.
Yes! Oh, lovely! Oh my God.
Number 13, Hospital Hanky Panky, An American Werewolf in London. The nature of wolves and men is played with brilliantly here by writer-director John Landis, who also ensures to include as many canine-inspired puns along the way, for good measure. David Kessler's lycanthropy brings with it a sexual awareness that starts to work on overdrive.
Perhaps you'd like to watch telly whilst I take a shower.
This results in the infected Kessler doing it, and doing it well with his nurse, Alex. The pair's sex scenes together aren't shot with any soft focus, romantic lighting, but instead represent the act in its animalistic form. This is a physical need that needs to be satiated. Kessler's body reacts vigorously, just as his grip upon humanity begins to falter. Number 12. Want a date? Franken Hooker. We've examined numerous sex scenes thus far that possess a little more going on under the surface than just the prurient interest of their audience. Then there's Franken Hooker. This is a movie that's irreverent from Jump Street, making no attempts at any real social commentary. It just wants to have fun with a very morbid premise. Oh, it also wants a date and your money. Just be careful, because this titular stitched-together streetwalker is made up of various body parts from expired sex workers that ingested an amped up, even deadlier brand of super crack. Thankfully, Patty Mullen's charm and iconic likability make this Franken Hooker feel like anything but a B movie. She's an A+ in our book.
Looking for some action? Need some company?
No, wait, huh? It's Jeffrey.
Got any money?
Number 11, Getting Bob's Ghost, Halloween. It was one of the movies, alongside Bob Clark's Black Christmas, that helped kickstart the slasher boom of the 1980s. It's also a time capsule of all the eventual tropes that would be adopted by this genre, including that required bit of nudity.
See anything you like?
PJ Souls fills in this department with her character Linda Vanderlock, but make no mistake, she's no shrinking violet. Instead, the enthusiasm and innocence with which she and Bob do the deed have made many fans feel retroactively bad for Linda.
Can't help it, the phone keeps ringing.
Oh, and I can't keep you interested,
Just
huh?
answer the damn phone.
John Carpenter's screenplay presents both her and Annie Brackett as loyal friends to Laurie Strode. As a result, Linda's sex and death scenes feel even more tragic to us every time we watch them.
Want a beer?
Yeah.
Is that all you can say?
Yeah.
Number 10, BFFs in Bed, Jennifer's Body.
Hey, needy, enough with the screaming. You're such a cliche.
Debatably overlooked in its time, Jennifer's Body did demonic possession a little differently. Much of its marketing involved Megan Fox in skimpy clothes, and some of it teased clips of this sultry makeout scene. This occurs after Needy is getting ready to turn in for the night. Suddenly, she's surprised by her possessed friend, Jennifer. After getting over the initial shock, Needy is seduced into a steamy makeout session.
I'm not gonna bite you.
While they don't go further than kissing, the electric chemistry between the two childhood BFFs is undeniable. Even actress Amanda Seyfried has expressed passion about the allure of this scene. Although the kiss isn't crucial to the plot, viewers definitely remember the time Needy and Jennifer locked lips.
What do you want from me? Just want to explain some things to you. Besides, best friends don't keep secrets, right?
Number 9, Jules Goes Wild, The Cabin in the Woods.
Okay. That's it, gang. The board is locked. Oh, let's get this party started.
What makes The Cabin in the Woods so fun to watch is that the creatives behind the camera were fully aware of scary movie tropes and wanted you to laugh along with them. One of the most common cliches is that two characters will somehow find a time and place to have sex.
Don't spill on me.
Did I get a little beer on your shirt? I guess it'll have to come off.
Within this subversive movie, Jules is hit with pheromones that make her act seductively in front of all of her friends. She later takes some time with boyfriend for a hookup in a spooky forest. Although the hidden commentary adds a great layer of nuance to these spicy moments, these scenes still bring the heat.
Okay, guys, that's it. Let's go. We got a job to do. Your basic human needs disgust me. Get out of here.
Number 8, Hello Nurse, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors.
I just wanted to get you alone for a second. I mean, look, I really like you. Do you like me?
Freddy Krueger has put on plenty of disguises to lure his sleeping victims into deadly traps. During Dream Warriors, the villain puts on his most seductive outfit yet. When Joey falls asleep, he finds himself in front of a very attractive nurse. It doesn't take much effort for the medical professional to seduce the eager dreamer.
I could get into a lot of trouble for this. But I know you won't say anything, will you?
But just when the scene is about to get really steamy, Freddy shatters the illusion with a disgustingly long tongue. This was a great bait and switch scene that played on audience expectations. Unfortunately for Joey, this appointment was not exactly what the doctor ordered.
What's wrong, Joey? Feeling tongue-tied?
Number 7, A Scandalous Dip, Piranha 3D.
Oh, so are you like an actress or what?
What this whole...
I'm a wild, wild girl.
Alexandre Aja's Piranha 3D is a great nod and wink to the halcyon heydays of exploitation cinema. The adult entertainer Danny was definitely representative of the tone that the filmmakers were going for. During the movie, an entire crowd gathers to see her dance on a boat. Danny manages to titillate the crowd through her dancing in close relationship with Friend. However, she's just getting started. While out on the water, Danny and a friend momentarily stop their swim to remove their bikinis and go for an extended dip. We can't show even a second of this jaw-dropping scene, but trust us when we say that the atmospheric music and artsy camera angles made this risque swim really stand out.
Joy and cheers.
Cheers.
To our newest Wild member.
Number 6. Bathroom Rendezvous. Sleepaway Camp 2. Unhappy Campers.
I think we better get out of here. Yeah, and while we're here, we want our bras and panties back.
This campy horror film is full of campers who struggle with a murderous villain and their hormones. There are numerous scenes where the cast pushes boundaries with scintillating content. However, the most hot and heavy sequence comes when Allie hooks up with Rob in the bathroom.
Where's Allie? She went to the restroom. She said something about having cramps.
I'll bet.
The two characters can barely keep their hands off each other during the scene. And thanks to a lower camera angle, there are portions of their hookup that are left fully to the viewer's imagination. Although the two don't have long to enjoy their private time, the whole sequence is unforgettable.
Quick, hide. Where are the kids? I don't care. Any place.
Number 5. Definitely Not a Virgin. Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon.
Everybody thinks we just wake up one morning and start obsessing about a girl and start stalking her, killing everybody that gets in the way.
That does seem to happen a lot with you guys.
Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon is a fan-favorite mockumentary that follows an aspiring slasher killer. The titular Leslie Vernon aimed to get his name in the history books by going on a spree and leaving a virgin named Kelly alive.
It's a survivor girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's an industry term. It's what you call a girl like her.
However, it turns out that the violent protagonist doesn't have all his facts straight. After Leslie makes all his preparation, one of his allies goes to find Kelly, but the supposed virgin is in the middle of an intense bedroom encounter. This raunchy scene throws a wrench into expectations and sends Leslie's plans sideways. As a further hilarious twist, Kelly is one of the first to die after screaming she isn't a virgin.
Oh, this is my fault? Because I'm sexually active? I am sorry, I'm not a virgin!
Number 4. Psychological Sex. American Psycho.
You'd like to see my apartment?
While many raunchy scenes in horror are primarily played for either titillation or laughs, the sex and death in American Psycho is out for neither of these things. This time around, we're placed into the mind of the unhinged Patrick Bateman. An infamous scene sees the sinister character hire sex workers.
I'm Paul. My name's Paul Allen. You got that? You're Christy. You're to respond only to Christy. Is that clear?
As he asks them to strip and perform adult acts, he constantly talks down to them in a casual tone. Bateman's seeming lack of investment in the women helps him come off as more unhinged. There's also moments where he's more interested in looking at his own reflection than paying attention to the women in front of him. This provocative sequence serves as a great summary of everything wrong with Bateman.
Especially songs like In the Air Tonight and Against All Odds. Sabrina, don't just stare at it, eat it.
Number 3. The Brides of Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula. There's just no getting around it. Bram Stoker's Dracula is a very randy movie. The eroticism is so over the top at times that it's almost comical to watch with a modern lens. That said, there's dollops of style behind this Francis Ford Coppola epic. This is particularly clear during the scene where the brides of Dracula seduce Jonathan Harker. These creatures of the night are all over him. As the sensual scene goes on, the encounter feels increasingly more dangerous. But that aspect of peril is exactly what makes this vampiric hookup absolutely unforgettable. Fortunately for Jonathan, he manages to survive a very scandalous night. Number 2. Wandering Fingers. Idle Hands.
It's hot in here.
It's all you, babe.
A particularly standout scene in this movie seemingly took the film's title extremely literally. At one point, Tiffany is making out with her boyfriend in a car. Prior to this scene, Anton cut off his possessed hand. These two plot lines collide in a truly unexpected way. Right when the two lovers begin to undress, the hand decides to join in on the duo.
I'm sweating my costume off, Curtis.
Better?
Yeah.
The disembodied appendage ends up making its way to a very exposed part of Tiffany's body we can't show here. While this movie took a lot of surprising twists, the car scene definitely shocked us the most. Idle hand. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Stupendous Friday the 13th.
Forget about it. I'll fix it. Let's go finish this.
The Friday the 13th franchise is world-renowned for its genre-defining excesses of sex and violence. However, the 2009 reimagining went beyond the pale with a steamy scene that was even infamous for the franchise's standards. The film warms viewers up with a sensual dance from Brie.
Just bring it to your lips. Low. And suck.
She and her fellow cabin mate Brent end up getting a lot more intimate later on. During the scene, the dude describes a certain part of Brie as stupendous. And to really sell this encounter, it's broken up into 3 separate parts. Since the lovers aren't killed in the middle of their hookup, the entire session is superfluous to the plot and gratuitous for the movie. It's a sequence that belongs in the Mount Rushmore of raunchy horror scenes.
Oh, baby. That was
stupendous.
Was there a sex scene you can remember watching at an age that was, to paraphrase Linda from Halloween, totally inappropriate? Let us know in the comments.
Tell me you love me.
I love you. I love you.